Hello and welcome to the Watch Me Breakfast Halloween Election Special. I'm your host, me, and there's so much fucking monster cereal sitting here right now, I'm starting to feel like the Crypt Keeper. Anyway, today I've got, I would never do 2 cereals in a row. It's just not my, thing, so I'm going to do 4. So today we've got the monster cereals, and as you can see here, these things have become like the McRib of cereals. They come back like once a year now, and as you can see, their marketing has kind of spun out of control. It's gotten a bit fucked up. They really fucked it up this year. And the weirdest part is they're having a little fucking election. Look at all this glare. Beautiful. Finally get the light to stay on for 5 seconds and then fucking... It's kind of funny. It's just like the real election because they're all 3 just fucking corn with other shit sprinkled on top. It's all the same. Anyway, I'm not going to pretend like that's the real boxes. Everybody should know those aren't the original boxes. The original boxes are much closer to something like this. These cereals are from the 70s, and they want you to know it. So, this is the way they should be remembered. Additionally, not pictured would be the casualties of the era. Fruit Brute and Fruity Yummy Mummy. They were back a few years ago, but they didn't quite make it here. And I believe the reason they were discontinued is some homophobic shit, if I had to assume. The old Count Chocula, right? And I guess he wants your vote because he likes to count shit or something. Fun fact, Count Chocula's name is Alfred, so that's stupid. Why is his name Alfred Chocula? Also, is he even a fucking citizen? How could he run? He's like a foreigner or something. Boo Berry, quite possibly the original blueberry cereal for sure. And the youngest of these 3 came after, a little bit after the other couple. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Last and probably least is Captain Pink Toxic Fuck Frankenberry. Renowned for causing a condition in the 70s called Frankenberry stool when it was initially made with an undigestible dye. So hopefully I won't have to shit pink all fucking night for this. But I think it'll be okay now. These are 3 of the same fucking cereal. They're colored different. They put them on a conveyor belt, and then the conveyor belt takes the little corn ones that are all shaped like ghosts. All the corns are shaped like ghosts, obviously a Pac-Man tribute or whatever, and they run them under sprinklers. One does chocolate. Let me put the fucking chocolate on the cereal. One runs them through the old blueberry machine and runs them through the pink fuck. I just swallowed one whole. Corn and chocolate. What a great combination. It's not a very good combination. That one's not spooky enough. How about Captain Pink Fuck over here? You know how I feel about pink foods. I generally would like them. This one doesn't look, it's not quite right, it looks a little orange. I believe it's been mentioned that all 3 cereals have exactly the same marshmallows in them. It makes it much harder to decide which one to elect. I think this one's probably the most fucked up. I think the corn goes least with the strawberry, the fake strawberry flavor. I have nothing against Frankenberry. He's a cool guy, Once again, I think he may be may not be a citizen. So this election is starting to get a little easier as far as the monsters go. Another important question I have for General Mills is, where's the skeleton monster cereal? Because these aren't spooky enough or jazzy enough. So I'd like to see Skeletal Crunch. Get on it. Never been enough skeleton cereals. Just for the record, I'm super offended by the marketing of an election for fucking cereals that come around once a year. It can't be more wrong. I mean, this is fucking stupid. They want you to vote for them because apparently the worst election ever is something to piggyback on, which is honestly not what I'm doing. Although, speaking of which, let's get right to it. Here in the voter pamphlet for Oregon, this is what you receive if you live in Oregon that explains all the candidates and all the measures. And in here it's got the monster cereal election. And from what I can tell from just reading a little bit, I'm probably right about Alfred not even being qualified. He's not even... Look, I'm voting for Blueberry. Look. Can you tell? Look. I'm voting for Blueberry. Look, I've made my preferences known. They're not going to change anytime soon. I find Count Chocula to be somewhat dysfunctional just on a basic level. Probably a remnant of his early invention. Frankenberry has similar problems. I just don't believe either one of them is an American, honestly. But Blueberry, there's absolutely no question of the American tradition of ghosts and getting spooked as fuck at Halloween or whatever. So I'm alright with Blueberry. So I think I know who I'm going to vote for. I'm glad that the pamphlet was here, because otherwise I wouldn't have known about the rest of it. If I'm being unclear, I prefer Blueberry. And I don't believe it's because it's particularly more effective as a flavored cereal. I just feel like the corn goes least worst with the blueberry flavor. And the blueberry flavor best augments the flavorless marshmallows. Ooh. If you missed the show I made last month, it's because it was made in a fever dream when I had gotten severe pneumonia, which took up most of the month thereafter, going to PAX for a super fun time. I got a real spooky pneumonias, and I can't remember September now. I think I'm better now. It took its time, and I'm ready to vote. For full disclosure, if Mr. Skeletal was available to vote for, I'd probably prefer him. These fucking yokesters that can't even cut it as Hanna-Barbera characters or whatever, I feel like the Boo is probably the... I mean, he's probably the most spooky. He's the scariest because counting is not scary. Counting stuff. He's supposed to be a fucking vampire and he has one tooth and just counts shit. Not threatening. As far as Frankenberry, his cereal's bad. I don't know, I feel bad for the dude. So anyway, everybody be sure to get out and trick or treat or whatever on election day. Ooh, marshmallows, so delightful. It's amazing how consistent they are over the decades and taste exactly the same. I feel like this is spooky enough. If I just like hold this up, like that's enough for like the whole year. You know what I mean? Can you imagine shitting pink because of Frankenberry? The 70s must have been a crazy time. I got shafted on the mask for the Chocula. What the fuck is this bullshit? Right? No mask. What a bastard. That's why I'm not voting for that son of a bitch. And look at that. The whole way through he's teaming up with Frankenballs. Of course. Rough times. This modern dystopia doesn't handle old cereals well. Bring back Fruit Brute, you son of a bitch. I wonder what would happen if you gave out these cereals for Halloween, like a little handful of them. I don't think the kids would be into it, man. This is like sub-candy quality. Marshmallows are shaped like bats and moons and no skeletons. There's no real representation of death in the monster cereals. Disingenuous at best. It's the 1970s cereal representation of death and your next cereal monster president. Anyway, I don't have pneumonia anymore. Thanks for next time I'll do something that's definitely not a cereal, obviously, which is the fucking plan last time. Did that whole fucking show and it turned out to be a fever dream. What a waste. Too bad I can't remember shit. Thanks for joining me. Happy Halloween. What? Happy Halloween. Happy narrowly avoiding the Back to the Future 2 election day, everybody. Wait, here. That look better? Damn it. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time. Is that scary enough for you?